You're the man.
There's a girl in here.
Do you mean alive?
My name is Mary Lennox. Where has everyone gone? Where's my Aya?
You said Sir Severin's bungalow as well, sir. It's just one black snake and this girl.
Why does no one come for me?
I'm afraid there's no one left, miss.
Bloody miracle she escaped the cholera, though God knows how. She was drinking the same water they was.
But where are my mother and father?
I'm sorry, miss.
Where shall I take the girl, sir? Orders are to burn anything that might have been contaminated.
To Governor's house for now. I believe there's an uncle there somewhere.
Yes, sir. You'll have to leave that picture here, miss.
No, I will not. I'm taking it with me.
It's your pretty mother, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
Yes, well, come along then.
To play.
play, won't the father say, here's a
Right now,
rose
just
for
sit
you.
on the boxes.
There's a girl who's left alone. There's a heart that beats inside its soul. The love she's never known. For the love she's never known.
Okay, hold on. Where is,
Can it be a dream? Surely it must seem like a frightful dream. How can it be true? Won't a mother call? Come wake her up to play. Won't a father say, here's a rose for you? The girl who no one sees is the girl who's left alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the life she's never known. For the life she's never known.
so you can be buttoning the coat as you're coming on stage. Good.
She's such a sour young thing. Perhaps if Rose had spent more time in the nursery, Mary might have learned some of her mother's pretty ways.
What a nightmare it must have been for the girl to wander up to bed in the middle of a party, then wake up the next morning with them all dead.
Good evening, Major. I'm Mr. Craven's housekeeper. Is this the girl?
Yes, ma'am. And here's the papers and the death certificates and all. Her father was a captain in my regiment, and a fine man he was too. We're all very sorry.
Thank you, Major.
Yes, ma'am.
Mary,
What a
you can
pleasant
turn
journey
it
to
up
you.
to look at them. Yeah, so that you're not just standing there.
Well, now, I suppose you'd like to know something about where you were going.
Would I?
So that's where we're going to start on Saturday. Okay? That's going to be the very first thing in the show.
Okay.
Exposition. So people will come and see the play.
Don't you care about your new home?
Does it matter whether I care or not?
In all my years, I've never seen a child sit so still and look so old.
Oh, guys, if you don't want to come in and watch me every time I do this. And then like, nobody comes in, I'm like, huh?
High on a hill sits a big old house with something wrong
So I
inside
guess
it.
decisively, guys.
Here is haunt the walls and make no effort now to hide it.
Shakir and Alice, you're reversed.
What will put their souls to rest and stop their ceaseless sighing?
Against the
Time they
steps.
call out children's names and speak
Noah.
of one who's crying.
Your wife's not to care. Why you're being booked missing late, I'll never know.
You gotta get right
My
out of the
uncle isn't
way.
going to trouble himself with those Lasher said. He never troubles himself with anyone.
Master hears the whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak the secrets in the house upon the hill.
The sour young man he was and got no good of all his money and big places he was
That's
in.
upstairs.
My mother's sister.
Alright, so, hold on. You guys doing great. Okay. So, Dreamers, you were supposed to trade sides during that one. The downstage people did a lovely job. Just do what they're doing. That's what they were doing. And then a few of you tried to correct it up there. So you're supposed to be on the other side. Okay, so look, while we're stuck, Dreamers, can you go to the first positions you stand in? You should be following the arc of the stairs. So the guys are in the back row, and you should be right along. You're on the ground, but against the arc. So Brian, you're on the ground. You're not on a step. There you go. So Emma, you're not in that row. You're in between the two of them. You're just in your own row. Okay. And Claire, yeah, that's good. Claire, you're a little out. You can be in there a little. And same Meryl, you can take a little step back. There you go. So that's the position. You've got to get right to this position. And then go to where you go after this is done. Decisively and quickly because they're talking. And you have, what we can't have is, where do I go? You got to just know where to go and move. So the next verse you trade sides. Can you do that? Okay, good. Then, the next high on a hill, can you go to where you are? This is your cluster around them, the circle. Okay. You are my little crocuses. All right. Then after, this is at the bottom of 15, not remains but duty. Does everybody see where I am?
Yes.
That's where you move to, the people in the front spread to the side so we can see Medlock and Mary. Okay, so go do that. Okay, good. And then we have the last, and the master hears the whispers. That's where you're in that line downstage. Can you go do that? But you're probably facing this way. You guys aren't in a single line. The girls are like a row. Oh, good, very nice. Okay, cool. All right, so, and then go where you go after this. We're leaving, and I know some of you are about to do a scene change, yes? Somebody should be bringing on the couch for Mary's room. Who is that brings on the couch? Anyone?
Oh, that is me. I am moving the couch.
Okay, so that's coming up really soon. Aya and the nurse are striking the trunk and Fakir and Mrs. Shelley are sliding the couch on. Okay, from this side. All right, now that everybody knows what we're doing, could you do this number, please?
Was it just no on the couch?
No. It's who did I just say? Mrs. Shelley and Fakir. She's there.
Wait, the couch is back here.
The couch is back there. Yeah. Okay, but yes.
After we go from the line, I have a stage direction written, but I don't know what it means.
Okay. Well, let's clear
That
that
we're
one.
facing upstage after the line, but I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I have like first step, stage left facing.
Yeah, I have bottom step, face upstage.
Oh, 5 of you stay on stage. It's Lieutenant Wright, Shaw, Alice, Claire. Oh no, all those people I called exit. Everybody else stays on stage. So it's Rose, the nurse, S. Shaw? And Mrs. Shelley?
I'm supposed to, I have it written. So.
Yes, so it's probably you. You guys are in a line behind them. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are we supposed to be facing? Never mind. Whatever.
are we facing?
You exited.
Yeah.
No. So the people that exited were,
Lieutenants Wright and Shaw.
this is Al. It's,
And I don't think I ever caught the direction.
so,
Oh, I have this.
okay, yes. Okay, so Claire, Alice, Lieutenant Wright, Shaw, and Alice exit stage left. Did you guys do that? Yeah?
Oh, I think you changed it to stage right because we were already like.
Oh, okay,
here.
that's fine. Can you
Yeah, I
correct
thought we
that?
changed it back.
Yeah,
Oh.
that changed that.
Okay, so stage left, and then I have Claire and Major Shelley, I think, exiting right. Does that sound about?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So everybody whose name I didn't just call, you're on stage for this last little sequence. So no, I think you're in that hole right there. Okay? And you were there until then they moved down stage. And it's basically everybody that's up there is involved in the scene change, correct? So some of you, so Aya and Nurse, you're taking the trunk right from there. So you know what? Can you two switch? Yeah, it makes more sense. No, you're fine. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Maggie, scoot over. Yeah, because you two are doing the change together in there too, so that makes a little more sense. All right, great. Let's go from high on the hill, please.
Beginning, the first one?
Yes, the very beginning. So this is, no, in all my years, I've never seen a child look so still. This is the music cue number 4, House Upon the Hill. So Medlock and Mary just sat down, and dreamers, you're about to walk into place in front of them. This is in the middle of page 14. Or on the second.
Then remember on Spears, you do harmony. Okay. It's a little higher, right?
Another person.
From what line?
Yeah, I have them center in my book.
No,
but
from
I
what line?
didn't like it,
I'm sorry,
so
from what line?
we'll leave it as this. Okay.
So I should make my notes.
Yes. Okay. Good?
Now, in all my years, I've never seen a child sit so still or look so old.
on the hill sits a big old house with something wrong inside it. Spirits haunt the halls and make no effort now to hide it.
It's kind of creepy. You can bring that into your bodies and versus mercy.
One place put their souls to rest and stop their ceaseless sighing. Why do they call out children's names and speak of one who's crying?
As soon as you finish saying the name, go.
Well, you're right not to care. Why, you're
Yeah,
big
it's
rotten
creepy,
people,
make
I'll
that
never know. Your uncle isn't going to trouble himself.
Oh, wow.
That shows, he never troubles himself about
Tears,
anything.
whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak of secrets in the house upon the hill.
She was a sweet, pretty thing, and he'd have walked the world over to get her blade of grass that she wanted. Nobody thought she'd marry him, but marry him she did. And it wasn't for his money either. Then when she died...
How did she die?
It made him worse than ever. He travels most of the time now. It's his brother, Dr. Craven, who makes all the decisions these days.
On the hill sits a big old house with something wrong inside it. Someone died and someone's left alone and can't abide it.
Octave higher, here we go.
There in the house was a lonely man still haunted by her beauty, asking what a life can be when not remains but duty.
After you say
Always
duty.
so ugly here. It's the more miles and miles of wild land that nothing grows on but heather and gorse and broom, and nothing lives on but wild ponies and sheep.
What is that awful howling sound?
That's the wind blowing through the bushes. They call it wuthering, that sound. But look there, that tiny light far across there. That'll be the gates it will.
You're supposed to be rocking.
Master hears the whispers on the stairways dark and still, and the spirits speak the secrets in the house upon the
Go.
For God's sake, Archie, the girl's parents are dead. She's traveled 6,000 miles to get here. You are her guardian. The least you could do is be here to greet her.
I can't, Neville. I wouldn't know what to say.
Archie, you can't.
I'll be upstairs.
Bring her down. Wait till they leave before you start this stuff. Go ahead.
Mary Lennox, this is Dr. Craven, your uncle's brother.
I'm sorry.
You are to take her to her
Both
room.
of you.
He doesn't want to see her.
Very good, Doctor.
Must seem
Oh
like
yeah,
a
turn it
frightful
up,
dream.
Sophia.
Here she goes.
Good job, Sophia.
Dark and drafty halls, measured in she falls. Still there she shows.
Well, here you are. This room in the next door where you live. But you mustn't expect that there will be people to talk to you. You'll have to play boats and look after yourself. When you're in the house, don't go wandering the halls. Your uncle won't have it.
Okay, take her coat and hat off.
Albert, please!
Rose, I really must send you and Mary away until we get this caller under control.
Then what shall I do? Wander around the hills alone with our shadows while she stares at you the whole time?
She's not staring at Rose. Mary just wants to look at you, just like all the rest of us.
Good night, then.
Yes, sir.
So sit on the couch, Mary.
Girl who no one sees, there's a girl who's left alone. There's a heart that beats in silence for the life she's never known.
So Mary, you're center stage. So stand on that X.
What?
Stand on the X. Okay, hold on. So, Gabrielle, you sit down when You sit all through Albert's song, but when Lily starts, you stand up.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
thought that I stand up after calling out.
No, what you do after calling out come see, you've been facing this way, Gabrielle, you turn around and you face that way. But you do all of it on the X. So Sophia, so you know there's an X marking center?
I have.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
saw
just going to stand on that X.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so can we go, Lily, can you do that again, please? So Albert just exited. We're at the top of music cue 6. I heard someone crying. You have your candle, Mary. Love Don't oversing if you're still sick, Gabrielle.
I heard someone singing, who though could it be? Maybe it was Lily calling out to me. Maybe she's not gone so far away as I've been told. I heard someone singing, maybe it was she.
Life that I will never know. Someone calling, I can't forget you. Someone
I have searched the world, but you're not there.
someone that was
Lily, I think you're on the platform. Connor, I think you're on the platform.
Oh, I wrote it was in front of me.
All right, okay, keep going.
Do you want me on it?
No, you know what, actually, okay, so at the end of that song where you should be, we're doing from My Lily, Where Are You? I'm Lost Without You. So Archie, you're on the platform and you're about to, you're about to start walking down the, down to the bottom, okay? Does everybody know where we are? Can you give them a measure, Tom?
Yep, measure 49.
Okay,
You guys come in at 50.
you guys know where we are? Gabrielle, you
Lily?
good?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Mary, you have. And right at the key change right after that. So you're, my Lily, where are you? I'm not too late. Okay.
Can you play that E?
Ready? 1 and 2 and ready and go.
Go. So dreamers are doing a scene setup. So it's on those spike marks over here. It's 2 boxes on those tan spike marks.
What is the gentleman doing?
So we need a couch, which we've been using the 3 wooden chairs as. So whoever set the 2 boxes to be the couch, we actually want to set the 3 chairs. Then the coffee table is Lieutenant Shaw. So if you can just keep those. Okay, and yours are right by where you are. You see the tan ones? Yeah, those. 2 on top of each other. So you need 1 more box.
I need one. Oh, right there.
Yeah. Okay, so can the couch people that set it up in the previous scene help set the rest of it up? So, right, what you're actually setting up is the bench that's downstage.
Right, okay.
Okay?
And that's just another
And that's another box, so we need another switch. Okay, so, Brian, can you swap out the top of, we need a bigger box to be the thing down here.
Yeah.
So just for, it's obviously going to be trunks, but for right now, can you use the little box as the top one? Beautiful. Thank you all. Okay, but who just set the couch? There's spike marks. It's spiked to those chairs.
It's like
The tan ones? Okay, you gotta hit your spike marks. So same with the coffee table, folks. You gotta hit your spike marks. That's not really on its spike. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you guys. All right, so Martha, you ready?
oh yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Is there no accompaniment for this?
Nope. Just come and start singing.
No, I thought you like did all the intro.
No, you just got
There's a music cue.
It says in there.
In the script. it
Oh,
says-
really? Music cue is.
6 double A. Martha's
Okay.
Martha's
Yeah,
a
there's no
giddy.
music at all. It's all you. No, just sing. What are you humming? Does it say hum?
You're singing that song. as
No,
you
but
go.
I have to put it down.
She's putting the breakfast tray down, and then she's
Oh.
jumping.
Gotta get my
She's
jump
jumping
rope.
rope.
Sweet.
Okay, go ahead.
You will arrest me, lassie, tell me what your lad mun do before you give your heart away and makes a nest and all the rest. I told me darling mother there's something he mun do, but I'll say first how he mun look, his eyes they mun be true.
Are you my servant?
Well then, Mary Lennox.
You gotta get in there soon.
Now let her up, I'll make the bed.
Aren't you going to dress me first?
Can I dress myself then?
In India, my iron.
Can you do your invocation?
Do you want that on
Yeah. There you go. Can you give her that one more time just so she can hear it? And
You
what
want
is
me
it?
there?
Can I dress myself?
Can I dress myself?
Sorry, Tom, this is a question. That's where it is?
That's where it is, yeah.
Okay, just so that you know.
Okay. Can I dress myself then?
In India, my iron.
Well, then it'll do that good to wait on myself a bit. It's better wonder ground folks' children don't turn out fair fools being watched and took out to walk like they was puppies.
What is the language you speak?
Well, of course, you've not heard any Yorkshire living in India, have you? Mrs. Medlock said I'd have to be careful or you wouldn't understand what I was saying. But I didn't know what to expect from you either. When I heard you was coming from Bombay, I thought you'd be a solid brown, I did. But you're not brown at all. More yellow, I'd say. Oh, and now, lassie, I didn't know you'd be so easy vexed. I'll help you on with your clothes this time if you like. You just pretend you're back in India and I'm your servant, and you just give me that little yellow foot.
I'm quite all right, thank you.
Look there, out the window. It's the Mauritius. Like a dull purple sea this morning. Do you like it?
I hate it.
Ah, you wait till spring then. The Mar is fair covered in gorse and heather, and there's such a lot of fresh air. My brother Dickon goes off and plays on the moor for hours. He's got a pony that's made friends with him, and birds and sheep and such as eats right out of his hand.
These are not my clothes.
I miss your uncle.
These are nicer than mine.
You get these new clothes on then and wrap up warm and run out and play. That'll give you a stomach for your porridge.
Mrs. Medlock told me there's nothing out there but a big old pot.
Well, maybe you'll run into our Dickon out there. Maybe he'll give you a ride on his pony. Maybe he'll...
I don't know anything about boys.
If I had a fine white horse fine white horse inside, I'll have to stay and empty all the
So she got the dress on,
and
take the
serve the
clothes
flowers
and
and such. But what's there to do on a fine
Mary
white
takes the clothes and
horse?
goes to the couch.
Seems to me not much. If I had a wooden boat, I'd take you for a sail today. But since I have no wooden boat inside, I'll have to stay and then kill the mice and cook the chickens for the cook. But what's there to do on a wooden boat? But sit up straight and look, and where your boat will start to drift and float us out to sea, and land us on an isle of gold. Oh dearie me. If I had a chambermaid, I think the other play today. They say out there's a maze where once you enter, there you stay. They're certain we'd get lost and they'd come looking for our bones, and sometime late next week, and bring us tea and scones. But what if there's a clan of trolls camped beneath a tree? What if there's a pirate's cave? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dearie me.
Did that sound? Because she's not gonna know when the keys are.
It should have been here. I think I played it back and it.
Birds and tales of fairies keep me scared away. And yes, I promise not to tell what else is there, although if in the maze you chance to see a garden guarded by a tree, and meet a bird that speaks to thee, then come and tell my fine white horse and me.
Okay, very good. So there's a scene change that was unassigned here for the moment. If you're just near something, can you take it off stage? Because we need a blank stage and we will assign it.
Mary Lennox, thought that might like to have a skipping rope to play with.
Now chill. Go, go.
Mary Lennox, I forgot the rope.
Okay, now can you take this stuff away? Thank you, Emily. All right, dancers, are you ready? The chandeliers go up.
Who's that?
It's Mary Lennox, sir. Are you my Uncle Archibald?
Yes, I am. Good morning, child.
Are you going to be my father now?
I am your guardian, though I am a poor one for any child. I offer you...
Is this my Aunt Lily in this picture?
Yes, it is. Where did you get that?
It was on my dresser in India. Maybe Mother put it there. I don't know.
Your mother, my Lily. Please, excuse me. Who dressed you, child?
Mother tried to, sir.
Yes, I see.
Lily, you've been dancing with that gloomy Archibald all evening.
He's just shy, Rose. I think Archie has the tenderest heart I've ever known.
Silly Lily, have you been so busy looking into his eyes that you missed the hump on his back?
I do hope you'll enjoy my gardens.
But I want to know what happens to dead people.
Yes, well, quite natural. You should wonder that. We bury them. We put their things away. We remember things they said. We talk to them sometimes. In our minds, of course.
Can they hear us?
And then one morning, when we think we're over that at last, we find ourselves in the ballroom knowing full well we have been here all night. We draw the painful conclusion that we have been dancing with them again.
I don't understand.
Nor will you ever. They're not gone, you see. Just dead.
Is my Aunt Lily a ghost now?
Why? Have you heard her?
I heard someone crying in the house last night. But I don't know anything about ghosts. Is my father a ghost now? Does everyone who dies become a ghost?
They're only a ghost if someone alive is still holding on to them.
Maybe what I heard was Mother telling me to be nice so you'll keep me.
The house is haunted, child, day and night. But it is yours to live in as long as I am master here. I offer my deepest sympathies on your arrival.
Did my mother have any other family?
Okay, so we're going to take a quick bathroom break because I know a few of you need that now. So we're going to take a 5 and then we will pick up right at this point with the scene change. Okay? So you can put it down off stage and then we're going to pick right up at 3.
Back again today, are you? What have you been doing out there?
Just wandering around. I didn't have anybody to play with and nothing to do.
Dickens here. Why don't you go talk to him? I saw him myself not 5 minutes ago conjuring where that sticker is.
I haven't met Dickens. I'm not even sure he exists. I think you and Martha just made him up.
Well then, I'll give you a spade if you want and go dig a little hole somewhere.
A little hole for what?
You and me are a good bit alike. We're neither of us good looking, and we're both as sour as we look.
I saw that robin again today.
Well, of course you did. It never was his like with me and Nelson. He's a real head gardener around here. Chirping at me to come see some bush needs pruning.
I know where he lives too. It's that walled garden with the tall hedge around it, and no door, and that funny tree growing out of the top of the wall. I think that tree is the same one my Aunt Lily is sitting in this picture. Am I right?
So Mary, you're supposed to be a little closer to the, so we can see it.
That's the one, Missy. That it is. That was Miss Lily's garden.
Her garden, but I want to see it. Can you show me the door?
No, I can't. When she died, your Uncle Archibald locked the door. Nobody was ever to go in that garden again and bury the key. Now the ivy's grown up over that door such that I don't even know where it is now.
But aren't you worried that the garden is dead with nobody taking care of it?
Of course I am. But if I so much as set foot in there,
Maybe the real reason the robin is chirping is that he wants you to climb over his garden wall and work on it.
maybe he does, but I can't go losing my job on the advice of a bird now, can I? And neither can you.
My Uncle Archie said.
Your Uncle Archie is gone most of the time, Missy, and who's to say what might happen if he weren't here to stop it?
Do you believe in spirits?
No place like this, there are more of them than there are of us.
I heard that crying again in the house last night.
That could well be a spirit you heard. They're like a tall ceiling and a long hallway to swoop around in.
In India once, I saw a spirit pull a big dead snake right out of the basket and make him dance.
I'm sure you think you've seen just about everything, Missy, except the inside of that garden. You keep it that way. You hear me?
Good day, Ben.
No.
Winter's on the wing, here's a fine spring morn. Coming clear through the night, come the May, I say. Winter's taking flight, sweeping dark, cold air out to sea. Spring is born, from the day I say, and glory here to see. Stand and breathe it for the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring, I say. And now the sun is climbing high, rising fast on fire, wearing down the moon on the day I say. The swan feels a dream of the winter's rain, nice and chill must return to the day I say. And you'll be here to see it, stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring, I say be gone, ye howling hills, be off, ye frost and moors, all ye solid streams begin to flow. Melt, ye waterfalls, hearty flows and winter rolls, see now it starts, and now the mist is lifted high, leaving bright blue air, rolling clear across the board, comes the day I say, the storm will soon be sliding. The sun will shine, comes the day I say, and you'll be here to see it. Oh, stand and read it, oh, the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring, I say.
I go like one beat before you.
Hello there, Mary.
Who are you?
I'm Martha's brother, Dickon. hope I didn't frighten you.
But what are you doing here?
I did fright thee. I'm sorry.
And why haven't I seen you before?
Our body has to move gentle and speak
Guys, please be
low when
quiet.
wild things is about.
You mean you're here all the time?
Well, if something is sick, I take a look at it, sure I do, and find the ponies that wander off and the eggs that roll out of the nest. But look here. My mother sent you a penny's worth of seeds for your garden. Well, there's columbine poppies by the handful.
I don't have a garden.
But don't you want one? One of your own, I mean. Come and look at your seeds, why don't you? Well, if you don't want them out,
I want to go into that garden, where the robin lives.
I wasn't sure you'd see him.
Seen him? He's done nothing but chirp at me ever since I got here.
Well, you have to understand he's making his nest, and he can't afford to have you interfering if you're not friendly.
How do you know that?
Well, because we were just talking about you, how do you think?
He was talking too, or just you?
What he thinks is you're looking for a nest yourself. Only it looks to him like your nest would have to be pretty big.
Have you ever been in there?
Oh, it's not mine to go into, Mary. But it might be yours, I can't say. He's been keeping it safe for somebody that much, I know.
He has?
Same way as the ivy growing up to hide the door. But maybe Robin is waiting to hear why you want to go in there exactly. Being as he's got the safest nesting spot in all of England, he's wise to be wary.
Can you tell him I'm friendly?
I could. But what if you wanted to tell him something else and I wasn't here? It'd be much quicker if you learned to talk to him yourself.
But what could I say that he would understand?
Well, I wouldn't mention you were an egg eater, if you know what I mean. But are you interested in flying, perhaps? Or bugs?
I'm afraid not.
Well, then just tell him about yourself and I'll translate into Yorkshire for you till you get the way of it. She.
I'm a girl.
She is a lass. As took a greatly fancy to thee. Dost thou fear?
Come on, not fear.
She took thee on for like to vex thee. Now to the sword.
Now to the sword.
She knows fair well she mun not fright thee.
Can ever show me?
Fair better to know
You're
her.
behind the bench.
Show me the key.
Show her the key. She's a lass and thou art right as needs a spot where she can rest in.
I want it where I'll not be so thinking thoughts or feel a guest in.
Now to the sword.
Now to the sword.
She fair be watching for the spring.
I'll not be prime enough by running, be calling good morning, and fellow I'll sing.
Well done, Mary.
Willie, what are you looking for? Wait till you see it. It's the most beautiful garden I own, and nobody knows about it except Archie, but the door is so covered over with ivy that I could never find it. Oh wait, maybe it's on this other side.
Around is like to see it for myself. If thou canst know me visit, I'll speak low into thyself. By wenches racing round, I would see the sight which sitting on the sacred ground. I could smell the growing things of the roses against the wall. Here I bathe from fist and head, stretch my hands if they should fall. Or if thou likes to bring the seeds, old worms all in a mouth. Or if that hath before a man, thou be the first I found. I'm a lass
A trusty lass.
that took a greatly planted early and the shimmy.
Well dost thou know her.
Show me the key.
Show me the key.
Gabrielle behind the bench.
Well, then I'm off then.
But where are you going?
I can't say, but I'll see you tomorrow, sure enough. And if you need me before then, well, now that you is Robin is talking, he always knows where I am.
But can't you help me with the key?
Audrey can't find a thing in the clothes.
All right then, bye.
And you'll be here to see. Stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it.
You're hiding it behind the platform.
Stop.
How about there? Yeah.
And hear it. Spring, I sing.
Mary Lennox!
Is there going to be a rampage trail?
Yep. So you start to go off, Mary, and then you're gonna come back. Go to where Martha is. And then you come back in.
Oh no, look alive. What is that? There it is. It's a key. It's a key to the garden. I found the key to the garden. It was right here. But the door. Where's the door?
Mary Lennox!
Coming.
Mary Lennox, we haven't got time to play hide and seek now. Mrs. Medlock wants us in the house right now. Mary!
Skip, skip the ladies to the master's gate. Skip, skip the ladies while the master ate.
So we're not gonna do this scene change. We're gonna-
Girls, skip, skip the garter and cut off their curls.
So normally there would have been a scene change happening there, but because we're jumping to scene 7? 7. Could we, if you are involved in setting up scene 7, it's Colin's bedroom. So this is who?